How money works. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Hi guys, and welcome to a new episode on the channel. Today we're going to talk about how money works. So how about we get started? Just how books are useful in a lot of ways. This book is useful in a lot of things. From all the way to e-money, to coin money, to the history of money, and to cash money. And also the designs of money. So how about we get started already? Now, what is money? Well, I explained that in another episode, so you can watch that one, so we'll skip that question. But what is money used for? And how does money work? Money is everywhere. You can think of it as pieces of paper that's green or other colors, and it also can be pieces of metal. You can also, he wants this, and he trades for carrots. This time he wants a board game, but he wants to trade for carrots. This one is called bartering. You give someone what they want, for example, the carrot in this case, and the other person who gets the carrots in this case gives the other person what they want. In this case, a game. And then this guy wants to do that again, but then he wants fruits today, so he's gonna try to find a guy who's bartering for food, and then barter with him and give him the fruit. And he's like, sounds tricky, bye, good luck. But then this is where the money comes in. He throws away the carrot, and he gives him the $5, and he's like, deal. Wonder what I'll do with my $5. The guy who got the $5 wants to have the guitar. So he starts saving. He does all of his chores, and then eventually he just needs a few months to buy it. And then he looks at the price tags. He decides that if he buys this guitar, and he would even have enough for a case, which is now $69. It used to be $100, but now $69. And if he also buys a picks and strings, now it costs $4. So wait a minute, let me do the math. So let's do the math. Let's get our calculator and figure it out. Turn it on. Let's see. The cheapest here is $149. And then add $249, and then we add $69, and then we add $1 for the strings, and we add $3 actually $1 for the picks and $3 for the strings, and then we get $222. So he might have saved enough. But then why did he only had enough for the casing? $149 plus $69, and then that is equal to $218. Yeah, that makes sense. That's most of the money. No, that's not it. But if we do type in a random numbers, let's do this again. So how about we write 222, and then we subtract that from 149, and then we subtract that from 69, and subtract that from 1, and subtract them from 3, and the math should come out as 222, right? And that's right, we got 0. So this is how all these things seem to happen. Yeah, I'll just close the lid. And eventually, everything here seems to go out of this world. Even calculators have a great time of figuring this out. And then, even though if you might not agree how something is accepted, then you should do it. Yeah. And these are the properties you need so that a money is considered money. And then this happens. Liquid money. Liquid money is basically the money that flows from person to person very easily. Wait a minute, let me tilt you up. And then the value of money. Money is really, really hard to replicate. Sometimes there are designs on money that makes it really hard to replicate. Sometimes there are hidden designs that can only be found with UV light. So if there's no UV light, then boopity boom, boopity boom, you will have a counterfeit. But then, what about currency exchanging? I've seen my dad do a lot of currency exchanges. You might have seen your dads or parents exchange currencies for worldwide trips or moving to different countries. Well then, currency changing might be the best way. Just like how the Death Star from Star Wars was destroyed, you can destroy a currency, but then make it the same worth into another currency. And then this currency exchange rate can happen. Also, always, whenever you're exchanging currencies, always try to go to find out how much your currency is worth. Yeah, usually whenever I'm curious about that, I just search it on Google. But since I'm not actually allowed to do that yet, I'm just gonna keep it like this for now. And then everything is really on time schedule. All those things seem to happen inside our world of stuff. And eventually, one day, we might even have the worst of our nightmares about this money. And this is where it ends. And this is where it ends. And almost literally every day, the currencies of money drop values. Always change. So this is the end of this episode. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next episode. Han out. Peace. Bye-bye.